Today we're about to end the fast food Beyblade saga and do a whole battle between the brands with McDonald's and Burger King and whatever else. Hello everyone! Before we continue with this video, let's try to get it past 500 likes. Pretty simple. So I do have a lot of brands here. For example, this is the Subway brand, which I have one of them there, right there. For Burger King, actually, funny enough, I actually finally got complete with the whole setup. I actually got Louis. The Burger King ones are probably the cooler ones, since they actually, this is actually the Louis stand, which looks really cool. The bays that they actually have, cool design for them and everything. Right, but we gotta see between all these brands, right? We gotta see which is the best. So, just to get this all organized, right? So I don't have any randoms or spares. The ones which I have to the side rights here, these are what we call the Burger King bays. And then after, with taking out that other spare of Louis that I have for some reason, these are the McDonald's ones. So between these two, we gotta see which is the best. And I guess Subway, because Subway also did some mini bays, but they kind of suck. Like, these are like the mini Subway bays. So, I can throw in an extra one. Why not? It doesn't really matter to the whole thing. But, yeah. We got our first set with all the Valtrex, so, you know what I mean? Okay, so I may have realized that, these might not do too crazy, right? Because if I try to do a single one, they're not going to go too much. So what I'll do is I'll do first one-on-ones between each brand, and then after I'll do my little trick with them. So first off, Subway versus Burger King. Yeah, you see what I mean? Actually, the funny enough is the Burger King are very limited, because you can only wind it up by a certain amount. These Subway's kind of the same thing, but, you can still pretty much get something really cool. Whoa! Alright. Okay. So, let's try to wind it up again. We got Volt and Triac, whatever. So, let's try to get this on. So, let's try to get McDonald's and Burger King. Okay. It's actually going a lot better than I expected. Alright, so next up, we're going to be doing McDonald's and I guess Subway. Tried to ride the rails but couldn't. Alright, so now I'm going to do my little trick thing. Now my little trick thing is basically where I do a trick with the slopes with some bays. And then after I actually make it work to my benefit. And actually be able to make these into mini bays. So for an example, if I wanted to do this, I guess I could, and fall off. I'll probably put my Genesis Valtrex on here. You see, this actually works a lot more. So this trick's not 100%, you know what I mean? But it kind of works, kind of. And then after, bam! We got like a mini mod now. So we got to do a mini mod battle between these. So I'll do probably the same with the other ones. I just want to get this first one out of the way. So we gotta see. Let's see if this works first. So McDonald's probably can't launch with it, but if I try to light launch maybe. See what I mean? So I guess I gotta do some light launches. Let's try. Actually, that works out perfectly. Yeah, these two probably can work out perfectly fine. Yeah, okay. So, hold on, I think we can get it. See what I mean? We can kind of get there. So if I wanted to try to do this, whew, see, it fell off. It is tough, because you can't really get it on there. See what I mean? So what I can try to do is, if I try to get it on the launcher, see, I can kind of try to do that. But for the most part, these are how this stuff works. So we're gonna get to our next set of randoms of brands. So let's try to do, the shoes, which actually, look at this. This is a Legend Spryzen actually. So we're gonna actually do a battle with the shoes, and we're gonna see actually how it goes. Hopefully this does not turn out too bad. All right, so now we've got this shoe, so let's do Burger King versus Subway. It's like Requiem versus Surprise. This is actually really cool to do. Okay, let's try to get it. Try to do one more set of a round. Okay. This is really cool. Okay, because you can also, like, it's kind of funny because this stuff can almost like fit on actually the old ones too. Like I almost fit it on the launcher. But for our next one, we're gonna do McDonald's, I guess, versus Burger King. Why not? Hey, gotta get on the launcher first. What? All right, that's Surprising Requiem. Let's try it again against the Burger King. It's actually a lot of fun just to do this. They're just like so small. All right, next up. Let's try to get it. Okay. Actually working out pretty good. Hopefully it doesn't screw up. Yeah. Okay. Let's try it one more time just because this is shoe. All right, see, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so I might just actually just try it out like this. So we're gonna do our next set. So this is actually gonna be strictly McDonald's versus Burger King. We're gonna do free versus free. So let's see. Okay, we gotta get this set though. So let's make sure our stadium is clear. Oh no, our stadium is fine. I just thought, okay, that's just scratches from the base. All right. So let's just make sure we're ready. Okay. We're doing Fafnir right now. All right, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. All right, let's get the other Fafnir now. This kind of just got locked in there. All right, let's wind it up again. Okay, let me stop it. Let's put it back in. All right, let's try the Burger King Fafnir. All right, McDonald's. All right, it's kind of as expected. So we're gonna move on to, I guess, our last set, which is gonna be Louis versus Louis. Let's get this nice in the shot. Okay. And this is Nightmare Longinus. Nightmare Lunar, excuse me, I said the TAKARA TOMY name. HASBRO name is Nightmare Lunar. All right, let's try to get it again. So, we got Burger King. Whoa, then. Got McDonald's coming in there doing a little Nightmare Crush. Yeah, it's all right. But I think I'll probably wrap it up in a second, just because I pretty much did all of the battles I could, but hold on. Yeah, it's our last one. Let's see. Whoa! Look at it go! Alright, that's it. If there's any more fast foods that want to make Beyblade, you know, talk to me, I guess. That's going to be it. I was going to probably do some of the other extra ones that I had, but yeah, I pretty much went over the whole setup, so I guess comment whatever was your favorite brand that was in this video. Was it Burger King, McDonald's, even the mini Subway ones I threw in there just cause? Like, let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. If you want to, for some reason, see more of these videos, hit that like button, show your support. But for right now, I don't think I'm going to do any more videos with these. I think these were just like sort of like spare the moment, just because they just came out. And yeah, as always, have an awesome and amazing verse-filled day.